Howdy folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country, where I do non-pop country music reactions. And Jeff Cather made a gift to the channel. This is an interesting one now. Shelley Wright's song, The Bumper of My S.U.V. I don't know the song, and maybe I've done one or two of Shelley's. Let me see. Yes, Jason Halverson had requested a while back, Sea of Cowboy Hats by Shelley. Giving that a 9.1. And now we're on to The Bumper of My S.U.V. But I've got a follow-up video that Jeff made a gift for me to react to as well, which is the story behind The Bumper of My S.U.V. So I am not sure at all what the song is going to be if there's an actual video that's about the story behind it. That means that there's more than meets the imagination, shall we say. So Jeff, thank you for this gift. My curiosity is seriously piqued. The Bumper of My S.U.V., Shelley Wright. Oh, did not see that coming either.
I've got a bright red sticker on the back of my car, says United States Marines. And yesterday a lady in a minivan held up her middle finger at me. Does she think she knows what I stand for?
Right.
Or the things that I believe?
That shit pisses me off.
Just by looking at a sticker for the U.S. Marines on the bumper of my SUV. See my brother Chris, he's been in for more than 14 years now. Our dad was in the Navy during Vietnam, did his duty, then he got out. And my grandpa earned his Purple Heart on the beach of Normandy.
Yeah.
That's why I've got a sticker for the U.S. Marines on the bumper of my SUV. But that doesn't mean that I want war. I'm not Republican or Democrat, but I've gone all around this crazy world just to try to better understand.
Amen.
I get to ask them because I'm free. That's why I've got a sticker for the U.S. Marines on the bumper of my SUV. 'Cause I've been to Hiroshima and I've been to the DMZ. I've walked on the sand in Baghdad, still don't have all of the answers I need.
I could see why there'd be a story behind this, because there's so much context that I have curiosity about just from hearing this and wondering why she went to all those places. You know, was she herself in? She didn't say that she served. Her brother, her grandfather, of course, she'll have friends and acquaintances who've served and all that, but why did she go to all these places?
But I guess I wanna know where she's been before she judges and gestures to me.
Yeah.
'Cause she don't like my sticker for the U.S. Marines on the bumper of my SUV. So I hope that lady in her minivan turns on her radio and hears this from me.
Yeah, all right, what's she gonna say?
As she picks up her kids from their private school and drives home safely on our city streets, or to the building where her church group meets. Yeah.
That's an indictment.
That's why I've got a sticker for the U.S. Marines on the bumper of my S.U.V.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything that goes on inside the home, but you don't want to rip down the home. You can agree that the home is a good place. Do you not? Wait a minute. I have about 50 hats to choose from, and I'm wearing my USA hat. So I love our country, and I don't like everything that goes on inside it. It's impossible when you put that many people together and try to keep this collective 50 states and such together and all that stuff. But the vitriol that people throw at one another. And here's the thing. You see a bumper sticker on someone's car. And this one's for the U.S. Marines in the context of this song. And the one that flips are the bird. But firstly, you're just disrespecting that person. You don't know why. And that's what that song was about. You don't know why. You could disagree with things about the United States. That's fine. But why would you disrespect that person when you don't know her story? Why would you disrespect somebody with a bumper sticker on there? And I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. You see somebody else's bumper sticker, a bumper sticker that's from the opposite political party. You don't know why they believe what they believe. They may be different than you, but they may value certain things, and they may have really good reasons, and they may be really good, beautiful people. That might be a really beautiful person in that car. And so to disrespect that person, firstly, is it's just out of bounds. It's uncivil, it's unkind. And I'll wave the American flag. I absolutely will, for a lot of reasons. And there are things that I'll say I don't like that take place that need to be addressed within our home here in the States. But you need to have a home. It's funny because, the military protects the shores, the border, and keeps other countries that absolutely would invade us if we stopped having a military. They would come and take over because most wars are over land grabs. They're not over religion, which is a mischaracterization of wars. Yes, there are religious people who go to war, but they're not going to war over religion. They're going to war over natural resources, over land, over money. That's it. You've got your religious fanatics, just like you have your fanatics in a lot of things. But our military allows us to build our churches, our synagogues, our temples, to have our SUVs and drive around in our streets and so forth. So anyway, we can have our disagreements on things, but by and large, let's not throw the baby out, with the bathwater, as the expression goes. That was beautiful. She has a gorgeous voice. This was a gorgeous presentation, Jeff. And a very well done video, too. It was not pious. It was not pompous. It wasn't chest thumping. It wasn't all that. It was a very unique presentation. I don't rate songs. I actually could, because this was not, even though it was patriotic, it was more a personal story as to why she holds what she holds dear. And she didn't indict or throw shade at this other woman. She just said, I hope this woman who flipped me the bird, when she turns on her radio, hears this song so she knows why. I've got a brother, I've got a grandfather, a Purple Heart, all that, grandfather Purple Heart, I think she said. That's why. So, all right, I'm going to leave that unrated. All right, just in keeping with my habit of patriotic songs, because there absolutely was more than a tinge of patriotism in this thing. But just as an aside, that presentation and video, I would have given it a 10. So there you have it. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on the next video for sure. It's the making of this video. See you on another video, and keep rocking the country.
Yes, I do have questions I get to ask.